Welcome to jren.net, and this is the review of the Dell Studio XPS 13. We'll go ahead and start opening the box here. What you got first is your standard set of Dell stuff. The operating system, Microsoft Works, which nobody ever uses, at least not that I know of, and then drivers, utilities. Slim 65 watt adapter with the power cable, and some random pamphlets and manuals. Then of course we have the laptop itself. We'll start out with showing you different views of the laptop. On the left here we have the VGA port, Ethernet, USB display port, and HDMI. Along the front here you have the status light for the hard drive, Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, and signal strength. SD card slot, headphone jacks, microphone, and infrared receiver. And on the right here we got the express card, mini firewire, slot loading DVD or Blu-ray if that's an option, I'm not sure, and the multi-purpose USB and eSATA port as well as power connection. Here we have the hinges light up when it is on the right side as well as the left. And here we have the keyboard, which is kind of like the Sony style. If you're familiar with Sony laptops, they feel the same kind of click response. There's no flex whatsoever, which is actually a big surprise, as the previous 4 or 5 Dell laptops I've had have had a major flex. And here we have the different levels of backlighting of the keyboard. This is step 1, and a little brighter, and then off. And as well as you can see the light up control panel here on the top, the blue LED built into the powered cable, and you can see that the touchpad buttons here light up as well. There are 2 new design implementations that Dell went with for this laptop. One is the bezel-less screen, which basically means that the screen isn't really, there is no division of the screen and the frame of the latest one smooth singular piece. And then the other being the leather addition to the case on the outside. I guess it's made so it's a little softer to the touch when you're holding it. Here we have the new 65 watt thin adapter that comes with the Studio, and this is the old one that came with previous generations of Dells. You can tell the new one, this is actually a little more heavier, but it's not that noticeable. One downside of this laptop though, however, is the fact that for being a 13-inch laptop, it's quite on the heavy side, bringing in at just over 5 pounds, especially when there isn't a protruding extended battery in the back, which normally would be the source of the extra weight. And here we'll show a CD going in so you can see how loud the CD drive is. And detecting it. Now I'm going to show you the face recognition login system, so we'll go ahead here and log off. It should fairly quickly see my face, so it's pretty quick. Here we're going to show you some gameplay footage of Call of Duty 4. We'll start out using the optimal system settings, which is 1024 by 768, and yes for all the other options, in normal and medium for the different levels. So let's go. In the top left corner you'll be able to notice the Fraps frame counter. See right now it's only got 11 frames per second, 12, 11.
Clear!
11, 10 frames per second, and this is just on the optimal settings. Still, we're on 12, 13 frames per second here.
Jackson, get to the second floor and take out those tanks.
So now that we've been playing the game now for about 15-20 minutes, let's go ahead and see how warm it is on the bottom here. It's coming from, let's see, right here, which I believe is near where the processor is located. And right for the label here, so right there it's really hot. That's a definite downside of this laptop. However, the palm rest and the keyboard are relatively cool. Again, it's right in this little quadrant right here. It's a little warm to the touch, but it's not hot at all. It's a little warm. Well, that about wraps it up, the review for the Dell Studio XPS 13. All in all, I would say it's a pretty good laptop to buy, as long as you can deal with the extra heftiness and the extreme heat that it puts out. It definitely affords great power and good battery life. And if you get it from the Dell outlet, which I did, and pair it with a usual 15 to 20% off coupon that you can find on deal sites, you can probably get this for around $700. So if you'd like to find out more about this laptop, please head over to jren.net and read the rest of the review.